Hello again, friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy, and I'm glad you decided to join me for this fun video. Today, I am going to be sharing with you some tips and tricks, more tips than anything, that I've learned and would love to share with you guys, all about the Ren Faire experience. If you don't know what Ren Faire is, that is short for Renaissance Fair. Today I'm going to be talking to you about costumes, accessories, and dressing up for the Renaissance Fair, and I have a very special guest with me. Here is my porch goose, Suzuki. As you can tell, he's wearing his knight in shining armor outfit. I made his helmet out of tinfoil and a coffee filter, and then I bought his outfit. It looks really cute. I will not be taking Suzuki with me because somebody has to guard our house. But I thought he was appropriate to share with him, and he's adorable. So I'm going to be sharing with you some things that I've learned. So if you want to dress up for the Renaissance Fair, the first thing that I would suggest is figuring out what you want to be, or emulate, or whatever. And for this video, I'm just focusing on what I wear. Again, it can be interchangeable. Not interchangeable, but the outfits I picked are tailored like for me and a more feminine persons. But you can reverse it if you are male or female. It really doesn't matter. I don't know why it's anyway. We're moving on. So this year, the first year my husband and I went to the Renaissance Fair, we went as assassins. We bought our costumes, and we had a little bit of difficulty with the gauntlets because you had to string them and all that, and there was a lot of buckles, and it was a little complicated. But I feel as the versus buy costume or create your own, if you're a newbie going to the Renaissance Fair for the first time, I would suggest just buying a costume. Whether it's fairy, pirate, gypsy, princess, maiden, queen, whatever, knight, assassin, whatever, dragon, goblin, whatever that looks like for you, and then just buy that costume that you pick. I feel like that way it is sort of less stressful for you. You don't have to think about how is it going to look, all that stuff. You already have it, and then you can accessorize it as you see fit. Again, it just takes the stress off of it. And then you can get, of course, the necessary accessories. I usually get my costumes and accessories from Amazon, sometimes Etsy, depending on how much time I have. So those are great places to start. Also, Halloween costume stores are also great places to start. And depending on how elaborate you want to go with the costume, they can cost fairly inexpensive, or they can get pretty pricey. So just keep that in mind. It's all up to you, and also what you feel comfortable in. That is something that you got to keep in mind too. So now I'm going to be showing you some of the costumes that I've used at Renaissance fairs, and then I'm going to be showing you how you can make easy Renaissance wear that straight from your closet. And then we'll get into accessories and all that other fun stuff. So the first thing, and you can use Halloween costumes, they are great. So this is my Elizabeth Swan pirate shirt costume. It has already a sewn vest, poofy sleeves. You just throw it over. Very light and airy. And then to wear this, you can make this into, you could be a pirate, or you can be an assassin, you can be a magician. Pretty much almost anything is available to you. Just use your imagination. Um, and then you can button it up and it's nice and light. Remember, with these sort of costumes, sometimes with the ladies, um, it's very see-through, so wear a undershirt under it or a tank top, just so that way nothing gets revealed that you want to not reveal. um, and then you just need pants for the pirate costume, a hat, a plastic sword, or some coins and stuff like that, and you're good to go. Easy pirate costume. Um, you don't, depending on the Renaissance Fair and their rules, you generally can't bring, I think if you bring in weaponry, they have to be in a sheath, always in, so that way, you don't want to injure anybody or anything like that. So, with accessories, with weapons, just kind of keep that in mind. You can either bring also, I think, plastic ones too, depending on that. Um, so the next costume I would like to share with you is my assassin's costume, or woodland adventure or elf. And it is this. So it is one piece. It has a green hood in the back, a cinched front corset up front. Now, and then the sleeves also, when you put it on, it has a hole for your thumb to go through, so it kind of gives the look of that, which is very cool. Again, it's one piece. I wear pants underneath that. It comes with leggings, but I didn't like or not leggings, it came with tights, but I didn't like how it looked. So again, one piece costume, easy. It also came with a corset, a black cinch corset, and a belt, which I will show you later in the accessories. But again, this was fairly inexpensive. I think either $25 or $30, maybe a little more with taxes and whatnot, but fairly inexpensive for an easy, basically one-piece costume. And again, it's pretty light. So also, when you go to the fair, check the weather, because that will give you what kind of underclothes, if you choose to wear it, you might want to wear. So and this year I'm going to be a queen / princess, whatever you want to say. And this is my dress that I will be wearing. Again, it is a one piece. It goes all the way down to the floor, but when I wear it, it just lays perfectly. It's easy to walk in. It's made of thin material, so I will definitely need to put some shorts underneath there, and of course, I'll be wearing a bodice, just so everything stays in place and it's easy. But again, it's a really thin costume. But the weather is supposed to be hot, so it'll be perfect. But again, easy costume. It has a zip back, so you just step in it, zip it, and I'm good to go. Really comfortable. It's made of crushed fake velvet, so it's very pretty. And again, easy to walk in, easy. It's not itchy, all that stuff. The next costume I have is this Belle's peasant dress that I got from Etsy, I believe. It goes all the way down to the floor. It's simple blue, but this is a great piece if you want to make your own Renaissance dress. So like a peasant dress, I would use this as. So you would get how I would wear this, I would get a puffy sleeved shirt, put that on, and then put this over, and then you can accessorize it with belts. um, bangles, you know, all kinds of stuff to make it more Renaissance-y. So now I am going to show you some clothes that I would use to give you an idea of what you can build for your own costume depending on what you're going to be. So these ones are mostly going to be fairy ones just because they're dresses. But I will get to what I'm wearing in a minute. So one of the first things is, so this dress is really cute. It's short, looks like this. It's a nice brown color. It has pretty flowers on it. It has the, I'm sure everyone knows what this kind of sleeve is. Maybe a cap flowy sleeve. Could be wrong. But this you can easily make into a fairy costume. Put it on, get a pair of wings, get some fun accessories, fun like floral earrings or fairies and or mushrooms or forest theme, and there you go. It's that simple. And then some flat shoes. Boom. You're a fairy. Another dress that I would wear as would make a great fairy dress is this. It's a light lavender dress. It's cute. It's kind of, it's not a straight cut. It has like triangle-y, so it flows. Again, you add some wings of your choosing, elf ears, you know, floral earrings, glitter. Again, fairy costume. And the last at-home dress that you can use for a base for a costume is this dress that I got from my aunt. Again, it's forest green, and you can put it with, it's a thin dress. You can put any color wings with it. Again, accessorize it with belts and beads and scarves and all kinds of that, and you can be a woodland fairy. Simple as that. Or you can be a nymph, an elf. The possibilities are endless. Also, what I'm wearing would also work wonderful for a Renaissance outfit. I have a beige tank top and a fun, colorful skirt that kind of billows. So when I twirl, it goes like that. Woo! You can't see that at all, but you get the idea. It has a fun pattern on it, like that. And it's a very fun way to easily get clothes that also you are comfortable in already. So fun skirts are always wonderful. So now we are going to move on to accessories for your Renaissance outfit. Excuse me, Suzuki. So first thing is let's start with the shoes. Shoes are the basis of how you're going to enjoy the Renaissance Fair. If you prefer walking shoes and if you have a long dress, no one is going to know. And you will have a wonderful time and make it really easy. If you don't want running shoes, or if your outfit just doesn't look good with tennis shoes or running shoes, or however you like to say it, sneakers, I would suggest flats, just like regular flats like these. They're not fancy, but they are more, if you will, era appropriate, if you will. Easy again. I like these ones. They're comfy. So though that is another, if that is an option. Another option that I might do is you can get fancier sparkly shoes like these ones. Again, they're flat, so your feet won't hurt compared to high heels. More power to you if you go to a Ren Faire and have heels. More power to you. I don't know if I could do it. Um, Another suggestion, if you really don't want to wear flats or high heels, I would suggest sandals like these. It's a little bit inclined. There's a little bit of a heel without being too killer, and they're pretty and glittery, and these ones are really comfortable. So that is an option for your feet. And then another option is a ankle boot like these. These are the ones I'm going to be wearing. Easy to walk in, has a bit of a heel, has that Renaissance feel to it without having to kill yourself. So that is an option. The next option as we go up is belts. Belts are a easy, wonderful accessory you can use. I have everyday belts like this one. It's leather, has a heart. Ooh, let's see. There we go. Has a heart, makes it, you can easy, just tie it around, and it adds a fun element to your outfit. Or you can also use it as a sword belt and have it go across like that, which is another great option. And again, everybody has belts, and there's different styles and all that good stuff. You can also get a more medieval belt. This belt came with my outfit, my assassin's outfit. There's a certain way you put it on. Let me see if I can remember how to do it. Oh, hang on. Oh. Okay, so you loop it like a regular belt. Right? Make it nice and tight. Then you go around and make a loop. Like so. I learned this from a YouTube video, everybody. Nothing wrong with that. And then you take that loop, your end, and you pull it through. And ta-da! You have it a nice display belt. That's how you cinch it. So again, belts make it a really fun way to accessorize. Again, you can also use it to go across and make a plain shirt or whatever. If you don't have jewelry, make it more interesting to look at. Since we're on the subject of belts, let's go with, maybe you don't want a belt, maybe you want a scarf. Scarves are an awesome, easy accessory. You can put it across your head, tie it different fun ways, tie it across your shoulders, your waist. I think this year for my outfit, I'm going to be using a belly dancer scarf. I can put it different ways. You can put it over your head. Oh dear, I'm snagged. Well, that's not good. Well, I'll fix that later. Okay, so, but anyway, as I was saying, you can, oh, there we go. Okay, so you can put it over your head and make a fun headpiece with it. You can tie it. You can, just use it as a scarf, or you can use it as a, like I said, a shawl maybe. Or what I am going to do is I am going to tie it across my middle in the traditional way, like this. And no, if you're going with friends, they'll always know where you are because it makes noise. So that is another fun, easy, inexpensive accessory that you can do different ways. Also, bangles and earrings and necklaces add so much to a costume. So the next accessory that I think makes an outfit awesome is gauntlets. You can buy them individually. Here's one. You put them over your arm like so. Oh, this is the wrong day to show this off with the rings. Oh boy. So it goes like that. They're really cool. Again, it adds a cool element to any costume or outfit costume. Another thing that adds to an outfit, again, depending on what you're going as, are elf ears. Here is mine. They're really easy to put on. You just put it like this. Is the left one or the right one? Okay. Let me just do, you just put it on like that, and then loop it around. And easy elf ears. Again, if you're going as an elf, they make a perfect way. This obviously is not the color of my ear, so if I wore these, I would probably paint them more of a natural peach color. But again, that's, personal preference. Another fun accessory to really just make your outfit jump is a crown. This is one my husband got me. There are two little holes where I put bobby pins in, and then you would just put it on your head and it will stay in place. And I have another one. This is from my prom. This one is actually easier. I will not be using the blue one because it's a bit heavy. It sort of slides into the hair, so it slides. You also can bobby pin it as well, and it just sort of fits into the hair, and da-da, easy, doesn't fall off, feels comfortable. That is another fun option. Another option is accessories. My husband bought this for me last year. It's my dragon pendant, red dragon one. It will go well with, again, outfits. And another thing is, so that's all the accessories. You can always, of course, add accessories, maps, all that fun stuff. So now that you're dressed and ready to go, you need a purse. There's again lots of different satchels and crossbodies and different themes that you can buy online. My husband bought this for me. He surprised me with it. He said it would go well with my outfit and the more on point with my outfit than the purse I was going to use. So thank you, honey, that he surprised me with it. But this is a cute drawstring bag purse. It will fit awesomely. I can also tie it to make it shorter, but I can fit my phone and some money and my purse and credit card and money in there easy, and it's not bulky like my other ones. So that is all the video for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have been to a Renaissance fair, what would you dress up as, or what are you going to be dressed up as? I'd really love to know. I'm going to be taking pictures and hopefully video so I can post it for you guys. Also, if you live in Idaho, are you going to the Caldwell Renaissance Fair this weekend? I'd really love to know. Yeah, that's all the video for today. If I missed something or that you want me to cover about the Renaissance Fair, let me know down in the comments. I absolutely love going to Renaissance fairs. I think they are so much fun. Remember to either bring water, a bottle of water, or be ready to pay for water because it does get hot during these Renaissance fairs. Please remember to hydrate, eat a turkey leg, and there's also so many fun vendors and activities to do. So I can't wait to see everybody out there. Have a fun Renaissance fair season, and I will see you guys in my next my next video. Bye-bye for now, everybody.